Hey, what's up guys? Commanderski here with Avilo. We're about to give you the metagame update for the latest patch. We're about to tell you about the difference in this latest patch between the three races, so...
Yep, so...
Here you go, Avilo.
They just released beta patch 7, and they changed a bunch of things. For the most part, I'll mention Terran first, because nothing really changed, and just to say, there will be another Terran video after this one, addressing Terran metagame issues. So they changed the Terran. You don't need to research battle Hellion mode anymore. So with your Hellions, once you build an armory, you can switch them back and forth, which is it's a good change. The biggest changes, though, of patch number 7 were with Protoss. They were messing around with the Oracle, testing changes and whatnot. And so what they ended up doing with the Oracle was they gave it the time warp ability, which is pretty strong. Could be overpowered, but that's fine. They need to give, you know, strong abilities to each race in the beta and test them out. It may not be overpowered. It may be underpowered. We don't know. I've only played Protoss like for 3 or 4 games on the new patch. I haven't even played the other 2 races yet. But time warp seems really good. The thing that's worrying to me about the Oracle is it seems to be a better Void Ray, like in every way. It's faster, it's cheaper. I think it's even cheaper supply-wise. It's faster, cheaper. Oh, and it does the same amount of damage, same DPS, 25, without having to charge up. And so that's worrying because it's like the Void Ray is like that kid at school that gets beat up, you know, he's not, or the kid that's not getting any attention, you know, in the classroom, and the teacher like has to come over and he's like, "Hey, little Billy, do you need help with your homework?" Well, that's the Void Ray right now. The Void Ray.
What? Why is that?
It's because the Oracle does. It almost does everything the Void Ray does, but better.
Oh, okay.
It's faster. It's cheaper. It does the same amount of damage, but it doesn't need to charge up to do the damage.
Yeah.
The only
so it's
thing,
a red-headed stepchild, but no one cares about it.
Yeah, and now, so they added in the Tempest too, which also overshadows the Void Ray. It has like 15 fucking range. So basically, the Void Ray is just like, let me play too. Let me play.
When it doesn't actually offer any advantage or special.
Oh, well, the only advantage is it can actually attack units, but it's just overshadowed now by all the other Protoss units. So that was the worrying part about the new Oracle. Like, the Oracle is cool. It has the time warp ability. It's pretty badass. But like, what now? What with the Void Ray? What now? It's like, what now, son? You're gone. I'm gonna remove you. And the Void Ray's like, no, redesign me. Like, so that was the thing that I found the most interesting. Is the Oracle's great, but the Void Ray is just like meh. And the other change, they buffed the Tempest, which that was sort of arbitrary on their part. They just sort of made it stronger for no reason. And yeah, they actually removed the you don't have to upgrade the damage to massive on the Tempest anymore, so they just buffed it for no reason. On Zerg, they did the same thing. They buffed the Blinding Cloud in duration, now it lasts longer, and that seems to be pretty arbitrary too. I think their reasoning was they wanted to make it even stronger so people use it more. Which seems like bad reasoning to me, but yeah, you know, I guess we'll see how that turns out. And then the other change they made to Zerg, and this is like the most impactful one of them all, it almost makes me consider switching to Zerg, but not really, is spine crawlers can now completely wall stuff off, which means that Zerg versus Zerg early game and mid game, suddenly you can make walls that are Zergling proof. Whereas right now in Zerg versus Zerg, it's really coin flippy, really all-in-y. Like, somebody makes like 30 Zerglings and you made drones, well, guess what? You're dead. So it's gonna be really great to see Zerg versus Zerg games actually go longer and not be so random, I guess you could say, and so luck oriented is my opinion on that. So I think Zerg players really like that change, and spectators of the game will really like that change too, because it makes the game more interesting for watching Zerg versus Zerg mirror matchups. That was about it. So that's been your metagame update. Anything to add?
No, so you thought this patch was a Protoss patch?
Well, yeah, they focused on Protoss purposely, so I'm hoping next patch they focus on Terran. And the next video that we're making very shortly will focus on some changes that I think they should do for Terran. And they don't even... Just as a spoiler, Raven.
Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven.
Raven.
There's also a movie called The Raven. It's pretty scary.
So, watch out for that video, guys. Spread the word. Ravens, quote them, nevermore. See ya.
Alright, see you guys. We'll be back next time, next
Peace.
week. Same time, same place.
Actually, we're going to post 2 videos, so we'll be back in like 15 minutes. Peace!
Peace.